Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome to historic Oakmont Country Club. The course originally opened in 1903 and is still challenging even today's top players as we get set to bring you opening round coverage of the U.S. Open. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, this is the 125th U.S. Open, and we're back at Oakmont Country Club, which I know will be a major challenge for these players.
Well, Andrew, I think you'll appreciate this because I've always said this. Oakmont Country Club would be the one golf course I would pay good money to not have to play. It is that difficult. They slow the greens down for the U.S. Open. How about that? Why do they slow greens down for the U.S. Open? Because the members, they like to be punished for some bizarre, strange reason. This is the most exacting, hardest, unrelenting tests of golf these players are ever going to face. It's no fun. It's literally no fun, and that's the best thing I can say about Oakmont.
About 7 feet remain.
A great birdie chance here.
And with that, she moves to 2 under par for the championship. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
And now this from about 150 yards away.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
7 feet from here. Before we move on to the next, take a look at the leaderboard. She has broken the tie, and she has the outright lead.
Oakmont's fourth hole is the first of the long par 5s, and it's a beauty.
Dog leg from left to right. Again, the church pews down the left-hand side, but a little more room off the tee shot for these players. Second shot is a blind shot as the green and the distance is tucked all the way over on the right and falls down. So players that are going for it at 2 cannot see the green. If you lay it up to the top of the hill, you're going to have a wonderful third shot down the hill. Should be easy to get it close.
This is her third shot. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
She really did a wonderful job out there today, and at the end of the round, she's got a share of the lead. It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beem, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to second round coverage of the U.S. Open. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. Here's our featured player at 2 under as we begin our coverage. Let's go down to the 12th hole. She needs to make something happen out there to break out of this tie for first place.
Wow, that's an incredible drive. She's going for it.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
This putt to move to 3 under par. John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
She's got about 29 feet to go from here.
Oh, this looks good early.
That was the line.
Oh, a short one left for par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, she is tied for the top spot.
The 13th is a par 3.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
This hole is a par 4.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Okay, 12 feet away.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. Time for the tee shot at 15.
Fairway cambers from left to right, and this green in the distance, it sits below you, so you can chase on your second shot into this green, especially to a front pin. But when the pin is all the way back, it forces you to deal with that bunker on the right and attack that pin by landing it in the center of the green or deeper.
This is a 9-iron on the way. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day. That will certainly help the score as she takes it to 5 under. And the second round comes to an end, and they are in first place.
Always nice to see your name on top of the leaderboard. Just a slim lead, however, for this player.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the third round of the third major of the year, the U.S. Open. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. Our featured player is 4 under par as we begin the broadcast. She got all of that one, sitting at 3 under. This is on a fantastic line. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. Okay, finishing up here. As we take a look at the leaderboard, she's tied for the top spot. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Difficult tee shot here, straight back up the hill. You got a trench over the left-hand side. It's got some dry grass in it you want no part of. Second shot plays straight back up the hill into the clubhouse. And look at this, squared off green. The back third of it is actually the practice green. This is such a cool feature of this golf course. I love this hole.
Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
That's a good looking stroke right there. All right, here we are with a par opportunity. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
Par 4, 9th hole here.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
I should be pleased with that one. That's a good strike.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Putting for birdie. Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Well, that'll work there. Sitting at -4. Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. She hasn't managed to birdie this hole so far for the event. That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Teeing off here on the 11th.
You want to favor the left-hand side as best possible, as at the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you've got a green that swings from left to right and back to front. Really difficult to judge the spin on your second shots here and get it close.
That is deep, deep rough.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
The shorter hitters have to worry about the bunkers on the right. The longer hitters, the one on the left, find the happy medium. And do you go for it? Let's find out. If you're laying it up, you want to find a good spot. I'm going to say anywhere from 85 to 100 yards out, because you want to be able to maximize your spin on this firm green.
That's what you're trying to do with a chip shot. Just bring par back in play. She gets that one to drop and widens her lead. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. What a wonderful day for our featured player sitting atop the leaderboard.
Looking forward to it, Andrew. Andrew, could be a fun day.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Oakmont Country Club for the finale of this year's U.S. Open, where a winner will be crowned. Our final round coverage starts right now. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Time to take you down to the action as we go out to the 10th for the final 9 holes of the U.S. Open. It doesn't look like anyone will catch her in the final round. Let's join the action now. What a difference that makes. Close to the rough, but it stays in the fairway. 9 under for the tournament. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Terrific hands on that shot. This putt is for par. All right, that one is behind us. Over to number 11. It's a par 4.
If you can, you want to favor the left-hand side of this fairway as it's the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you can make out most of the green, not all of it, as the screen runs pretty good from left to right and back to front. Still difficult to judge the amount of spin you can put on that second shot if you're trying to get it close.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
8 feet left to the cup. She nails the birdie putt. That's now 4 birdies for the round. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. An opportunity here with a par 5.
Straight downhill you go. Shorter hitters have to worry about the first section of bunkers on the right-hand side. Longer hitters, the ones on the left. If you can find the happy medium, then you might actually thinking about going forward in 2. However, high stakes ensue. A difficult area to land your second shot when you're laying up. However, this green is not very difficult once you're on it. Not a whole lot of movement here.
Here's a putt to get to 12 under par. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
Oh, almost.
Big breaking putt right there. She didn't quite get the
break spot on, but just short work left for her birdie.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par threes in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
Well, you like the look of those hands. Okay, so that finishes that hole. And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
Good putters will make these right on 5 feet.
This for a birdie.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Currently 12 under for the event. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
Good news is they give you ample room off this tee. Church style pew bunkers down the left hand side, fairway cambers from left to right. From there, though, you have a green that sits down below you but also chases away from you. You can land it short and bounce it on there, but when the pin's all the way back, it forces you to go after it.
Oh, right by the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that's back-to-back birdies as we head down the stretch, Rich.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Currently 13 under for the event.
Time now for a par 3.
You want to try and land your tee shot, if you can, on the front left third of this green. A lot of movement from left to right here on this green. If you hit it in the front bunker here, 4 is almost a must. But if you find the green, you just might walk out of here with an easy 3.
Still some work to do here. This is a good stroke. This putt still tracking nicely. And it goes in. Now to 17, a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Well, that's what you think about, getting up and down and saving par. This one from 4 feet away. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. She's made her way to 18 with the lead. Time to finish.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Second shot here at 18.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Here's a putt to become a major winner and win the U.S. Open. A win they'll never forget. Our U.S. Open champion at Oakmont.
Hoist that trophy with a big smile on your face. You've earned it.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.